from what I understand as well, in your rooms when you're teaching Elliott waves and Fibonacci and your trading style, there's also a big psychology component. So I'd like maybe a few words about the psychology element of a trader and what's going on in their heads. And also, are there any kind of mistakes that you've learned from in the past or, yeah?
So that is the most underused subject in trading. People don't want to learn about trading psychology because a lot of it is so obvious. We think, well, don't trade if you're hungover, or don't trade if you're tired, or this time make sure you put a stop in and don't move it. But when you actually trading, these things are so obvious. It's incredible how many errors you make. And more so, it's not fun. People will rather stare at a chart or try shiny indicators. So people don't actually give enough time to trading psychology. And I'll tell you right now, there's not one successful trader who doesn't have their risk management on point and understand trading psychology.
So is that kind of like plan your trade and trade your plan?
Yes, absolutely. Even if your plan is wrong or you don't know what you're doing, at least you have structure. If you don't have structure, and trust me, I'm a guy that always does things differently. I hold a cricket bat differently to people. Even tennis, I'll have a different grip to most people. I thought I could be that guy that could do things differently. You can't. Certain things in trading, you have to do one way. And that is understand what risk management is, understand trading psychology. So you can be the best elitician in the world and know exactly where markets are going. But if your psychology is not right or your risk management is not right, you will not make money. So it is so, so important. And I encourage new traders to do things the other way around, because most traders don't worry about it. Then they blow up accounts. Then they don't worry about it again. They blow up another account. And they have that feeling, you know, that feeling when you've lost a lot of money or you've failed at something, to the point which drives them to learn about trading psychology. And then they start to turn things around. So I'd encourage any new trader to go, right, what's this guy talking about? And actually, when you read these books and you see what people are talking about, you actually understand on what to do, as opposed to looking back and going, I was such an idiot. How did I not know that? Or why was I trading that side? You know, I trade smaller now than I traded 8 years ago. And I got much bigger books that I trade. Because I was trading, my accounts were swinging like this before I knew about trading psychology. I thought that was normal. So when you actually understand...
Taking the volatility out.
Totally. But you got to. You're not gambling.
In here and in your P&L statements.
Yeah, but also it's, you know, that stress. You go to bed at night and you basically like being at a casino the whole time until you actually understand on what moves markets, how they move, where, you know. I also didn't like being wrong until you realize getting a stop is quite...
It's part of it, right?
It happens, but I don't get upset when my stop gets hit. That's part of the game.
So what